bypass the harder team in Miami Heat.
Rose came down bad on his left foot. See him holding on to his knee, and down. Here's Coach Collins out there and with the injury. We just talked about the 26 games he has missed.
On that left leg.
There was some give. There was some give on that knee, and you could see it. Well,
Kobe Bryant died earlier this afternoon in Los Angeles in a helicopter crash. News reports are just coming in.
Last couple months have been really tough. Lost my little sister. When I get back home and look at reality and say she's gone, it just hurts. And my other nephew comes in crying, and he shows me his phone. And then I got the call from you, Charles, Kenny. Everybody called me. And then we found out it was confirmed. Haven't felt the pain that sharp in a while.
I'm grateful to be here to honor Gigi and celebrate the gift that Kobe gave us all. As a basketball player and as a father, Kobe left nothing in the tank.
And in honor of number 8, he is going to take an 8-second backcourt violation.
And of course, just a handful of players for both these teams.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize Terrence Clark. Terrence was expected to be drafted tonight, but he tragically passed away in April following a car crash. With us this evening is Terrence's mom. To the three of you, please know that he will forever be part of the NBA family. The NBA selects Terrence Clark from the University of Kentucky.
Mikhail's passing of his daughter, Sasha, who is suffering from lupus. Every time Kevin McHale sees somebody who's been close in his life, it's brought him to tears and very emotional. And many of the Celtics who've been around the Celtic legend in Kevin McHale over the years.
I want to take a moment to recognize Isaiah Austin. He is one of the nation's best collegiate players and was expected to be picked tonight before the discovery just a few days ago that he had a genetic disorder called Marfan syndrome and is no longer able to play competitive basketball. With the next pick in the 2014 NBA draft, the NBA selects Isaiah Austin from Baylor University.
How you doing? This with me?
Last season, when John heard about a little girl battling cancer, this time he was determined to make a difference.
You may have heard the story, which has been all over social media. His friend, 6-year-old Maya, with leukemia.
Hang on to the rim. Hang on to the rim. There you go. Yes.
It was a lot of fun because I get to play basketball.
You heard me like my little nieces.
And John, for the last couple of games, has had Maya's name written on his shoe, and she passed away this morning, guys, at the age of 6.
26 points, 17 assists. Victorious tonight, but grieving for his friend.
It's just tough, man. I mean, to see a little kid that fights so hard for cancer and can't beat it.
So we'll send it back to you.
The biggest shot in Cavs history. They're going up. Oh, my goodness. Hayward came down so hard. Okay, Hayward broke his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. And that is how quickly a season can change.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean...
About as gruesome an injury as you'll see in sports.
If anything, it was just brush contact by Crowder.
14 Kia NBA Most Valuable Player, Kevin Durant.
I come from a small county outside of Washington, D.C. called PG County. It felt like a box. It felt like there was no getting out. I've been through the toughest times with my family, but I'm still standing. Karan, even though you just got here, we've grown so close. When you first got here, you wrote a piece of paper in my locker. You wrote a piece of paper in my locker and said, KD, MVP. I don't really say much, in those moments, but I remember that. I go home and I think about that stuff, man. When you got people behind you, you can do whatever. I thank you, man. I appreciate you. I know you guys think I forgot Russ. An emotional guy who will run through a wall for me. I'm the first to have your back, man, through it all. Just stay the person you are. I love you. And last, my mom. I don't think you know what you did. The odds were stacked against us. Single parent with 2 boys. By the time you were 21 years old, everybody told us we weren't supposed to be here. We moved from apartment to apartment by ourselves. No bed, no furniture, and we just all sat in the living room and just hugged each other. That's what we thought we made it. You made us believe. You kept us off the street, put clothes on our backs, food on the table. You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
NBA superstar James Harden surprised one of the Michigan State shooting victims. Will Reeve is here with this story, and Will, he told this young man to keep pushing and keep fighting.
Everything will work itself out. Keep strong. You're all right. You'll be all right. I promise you all right. All right? Sure. I love when you smile too. Okay. I love when you smile. All right? I'm with you. I got you. I got some gifts for you too. I got some things coming your way. So hopefully keep some encouragement. Make you smile a little bit. You know what I mean?
Ends up with 42. And there's John Howe, a recovering victim who is a guest of James Harden at the game today.
He's deep in his career, 14th year, 33 years old, 2-time scoring champ.
Come on, man.
Trying to advance.
I had a special guest in the building, Lil J. He just gave me good luck. He brought me good vibes, good energy, so really this game was for him.
And you may need to invite him to a couple more games in the playoffs.
Every game from here on out.
The Chicago Bulls have won the 95-96 NBA championship in 6 years.
My Father's Day, what it means to me. I know he's watching. To my wife, and to my kids, and to my mother, my brothers and sisters. This is for Daddy.
Isaiah Thomas consoled by his close friend Avery Bradley, still trying to cope with the tragic loss of his 22-year-old sister China just yesterday.
Opportunities, pivotal minutes. Thomas, he's got it! Washington up by 1. Isaiah Thomas. This one's for the tie. Up on Wall, Morris there to greet him. Thomas with the crosses. Foul called and one! Epic performance from Isaiah Thomas.
My family, my friends, they tell me to just keep going. My sister wouldn't want me to stop. The only thing about it is once I leave this gym, I hit reality, and she's not here.
This team is going to go as far as I take them. I tried my best. I tried, man. Maybe I could have did more, but it didn't happen.
that time. All of a sudden hitting the deck is Reggie Lewis. Is he all right? Inside to Perry. He's down right now. Yeah, he's hurt. Reggie Lewis has had all kinds of problems with his legs, but they were saying they thought he was the healthiest he had been in some time.
Well, we'll have to check on that after we come back from the timeout. Can't get his legs, and he bangs his left knee on the...
The Celtics star has indeed collapsed again during a casual shoot-around late this afternoon at Brandeis University in Waltham. It happened about an hour ago. Paramedics were administering CPR when they put Lewis in the ambulance and taken to a local hospital. He is in an emergency room,
where resuscitation efforts were continued for 1 hour and 50 minutes. They were not successful, and Mr. Lewis was pronounced dead at 7:30 p.m.
Running the floor, and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee, now writhing in pain. Steph Curry slamming the ball on the court, so upset. And everybody for the Warriors in the franchise and here in the stands holding their breath. Klay Thompson obviously in some pain. He plays on a lot of nights other players wouldn't be out there.
Putting him back in.
There you see the awkward landing, and right away, Thompson grabbed it. This is what Steph Curry was doing.
And Mike, if he leaves, he can't come back in.
And he hits the free throw.
To go back and play zone.
And that's exactly where he's going, Mark.
You can't afford to make...
Len Bias, the Maryland University basketball star on his way to becoming a world champion Boston Celtic, died of an apparent heart attack today at Leland Memorial Hospital in Prince George's County.
He was talking to some friends early this morning when he collapsed. Doctors say he died of a heart attack, cardiopulmonary arrest, but what that means or what caused that heart attack, we don't know.
The coach Auerbach, the manager Auerbach, and he told me that I wasn't going to get much. I wasn't going to stop, but I was going to get a lot of playing time, probably to be the sixth man. I really was hoping that it was Boston, and my dream came true.